Hello everyone, I'm Killer Fox. You guys can call me Fox. And I'm going to continue playing Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. So first I'm going to fix some things that I said wrong in my last video. So Dragon's Dogma came out in 2012, but the Dark Arisen part came out later on. And then a little recap of what I did last time. We went through the tutorial, and then I picked my vocation, which is my class. And then, yeah, that's about it, what we did last time. And then this time I'm going to try to do most side quests right away in in Castris, and then progress in the story a little bit. And let's get this video started.
You say it left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but her heart lies silent.
If you would face me. You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this? I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
So those two are Chief Darrell and Kina, which we're going to have some quests for Kina in a bit, which we're going to do. So this is our home village, Cassidus, and everything. We do have a home, but we're not going to really use it, ever in the story. But here's some 3 chests to grab right away. And underneath this is going to be somebody's grave. We don't know whose grave it is or what it is here for, but something to know. So let's just kill these seabirds. The seagulls, but the game calls them seabirds. So that's kind of fun. So I'm going to try to do all side quests for everything. But if I miss one, I'm not really trying, but I am trying. If that makes sense. I'm gonna try to hit all those side quests. It's easy to miss one. So, I'm going to try to hit all of them. And then, so, this is the end, which we're going to be doing. But, I'm going to start doing the side quest for this. So, we're going to talk to, I don't remember his name.
Hey, a moment.
Oh,
I would not ask this of anyone but you, cousin. I've news for Marin. dark news. His brother is dead. We were fleeing. I saw it. I did nothing. I cannot face him. Please. Please, God.
So Elvar, watched somebody die when the dragon came and did his attack. Let's talk to the cousin that he watched.
What? Cortez is found? Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. Elvar bears no fault in that. He has no cause to blame himself. My thanks, good Fisher. I am sorry this burden fell upon you. I shall go and put Elvar at ease.
So we talked to Marlin, and so now we have to go back to Elvar, and they're going to talk after we talk to him. We don't see them talk afterwards, but I wish it did.
I thank you, cousin. Pray forgive the trouble my cowardice has placed upon you. Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity. I live the best I am able, for his sake.
So that was one of the side quests done. Now we're going to talk to the priest in the church, because he has a quest for us. The village chapel.
What I can help you with?
'Tis selfish to beg a favor in such times, I know, but there is aught I would ask your help in. Might we speak a moment? My thanks. 'Tis in the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayers. As a novice and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are missing. I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I cannot offer up a proper prayer. The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt.
So the scriptures are lost, and somebody stole the scriptures. And this kid wasn't here when we came in, but now he is. Let's see what he has to say.
'Twas me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now?
So this kid took the book and lost it when the dragon came. If you had one guess where this book would be, it's probably not going to be there. It's not that far from the chapel at all, actually. But you can get this item before, you actually get the quest, so. Yeah, it's on a roof here, so that's fun. So we go back to the priest now.
I am newly come, and eager to become part of this place. I wish to be of service. But now, just as others have come to rely upon me, 'tis a shameful failure on my part. I cannot think the scriptures far gone. Pray, help me look around the area.
So, it has this page. Is please select an item page. So this is kind of important later on. You can give people forgeries and real items, which you can do that. So you can, but it's later on in the game when we hit Grand Soren, the capital. But right now we don't have that features, so we just give them the real scriptures. So
The scriptures! You found them! Oh, Maker be praised! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassidus are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can once more offer proper prayer on behalf of the village. But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do.
you leveled up also from that side quest. So there's one more side quest, but I can't finish it right away. But we're going to grab it. It's called Floral Delivery, which we had to grab some sunbrights and one piece of moon grow. And so we're going to grab that, and then after that we're going to try to do this quest.
I'd craft dressings for the wounded had I the makings. If only I'd known. Cuz, I need a favor. Can you fetch I need more of the one you see there. And one other sort besides. The more you can find, the better.
Before we actually move on, we're going to talk about the end. This is the no-sport quest, which I'm going to try to hit all of them, but there's no guarantees of I'm going to miss something. So we're going to grab these no-sport quests: 10 bandits, 10 goblins, 7 mice, and then 5 rabbits. And now we can go move on. So that's Rook.
That man you were speaking with, they come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him?
Before leaving, visit the
So
store to
this
make
is
sure
Rook.
you've ample supplies.
I'm not going to keep him for long. He's not a bad pawn at all for a starting pawn. He knows some early game quests, but I'm going to get rid of him as fast as possible. I don't like him, but some people keep him along. I'm not going to.
To the encampment.
So we're going to be doing that side quest slash this no sport quest
The flowers
for
which bloom by
rabbits.
day favor the roots of large trees.
Because We have to kill 5 rabbits. If I can even hit the rabbits. Then the flowers is sunbrights, which is at a base of a large tree. And here's the sunbrights.
Goblins ill like fire.
Yeah, a lot of enemies are going to be weak to fire. And you're going to hear the pawns say that, which is nice, but they say it a little too much, in my opinion, but it's still good to know. There's Dixon. So that's Reynard. He's a merchant, which we're gonna save. He's gonna give us good items, and he has a quest for us later on. So we're going to kill him. Not kill him. Kill the goblins around him before they kill him later. And if Wolf gives him fire, it would be a lot easier. But if not, oh well. It's not hard. Oh, there we go. Side attack. There we go.
That was far too close. I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost.
He gave us clothing, which I'm not going to put on right away. So, but I think we're still waiting for sunbrights, so we're going to look for more at a base of a large tree. So, and then start eating these goblins up. I'm gonna try to pick up everything as possible, but it's truly impossible to pick up everything, so.
Goblin!
More goblins. I think that's the last goblin. There we go. And here's the rest of our sunbrights. And then I'm just going to finish off that first bit of the quest, visiting the encampment. This is the encampment. Well, watch your stamina.
Please don't overdo it.
Because you would bend over and breathe, which no one. It's a waste of time. In other words, I was looking for the chest. Ooh, blast arrows. Those are good. I'm gonna be using blast arrows. But we're not going into the encampment. We're going back to Castardus to sleep. Well, I'm going to.
Please don't
I had to
overdo it.
remember that. I'm going to sleep and then grab the moon glow. Then I'm going to come back to the encampment and do some of their quests. Kill all those small animals. It helps with your discipline points. There's 2 different leveling systems up. One is your actual level, which is the max level is 200, and then discipline points which is leveling up your vocation, so give you better attacks and everything. So
We'll not find sunlight except by day.
and let's talk to Pablo's Inn to rest.
I do not. And you, what can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. Come rest a moment. So be it.
Rest till nighttime to grab that moon glow, because sunbrights are during the day, moon glow is at night. There's two inventory pause button. One is your inventory and the other one's your equipment and your actual main menu. So you don't lose stamina in the towns, which is good. You can ultimately run all the time in towns, which is good. Yes, I already killed both of them. Here's the moon glow, and there's a chest right over here. So we're going to pick up this chest. Some cloud wine here. And then now we're going to be turning in that quest for the flower delivery, floral delivery. So sucks because I don't have a dodge roll right now to save some time, but we're going to get that sooner or later. But here she is.
Wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray bring. The mixture calls for 2 types of. I ask you.
So here's the 5 sunbrights.
Brought the rest of them, have you? All that remains is to find some moon glow.
Which we do have, so
Wounded need the mix. I ask.
here's that moon glow.
Aye, that's the one. You found it. Moon glow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief to see it. Good. That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to health ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now to make some medicine.
Then we're going to become day, so it's not going to be too hard for us.
Thank you. What can I do you for? You seem tired. So be it.
Because it is a lot more dangerous during nighttime. Which we're going to be playing some at night, because we had to have some things during nighttime that we had to do. But right now, during all day. So let's go back to the encampment. And then let's move on with some of the main story a little bit.
Share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
And then I'm going to try to create my pond. Ooh. My vocation just ranked up, which is good. So I'm playing Strider right now. So I have level 2 stuff, level 2 abilities for Strider right now.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
I should say that I am going to be playing Strider for most of probably for the whole time.
Are you all right, well sturdy this place.
The whole playthrough, so
serves. I know the way,
We're
master.
not going
Follow
to
me.
that. By that voice, we're going to grab these Noseboard quests. So here, 2 seabirds, 7 phantasms, 45 undead warriors, and 8 spiders, and 3 cyclopses. Some of those things we are not going to do right away. But some we're going to try to knock out right away. But let's go by where their voices. Let's talk to that stone. It's a pretty stone. Let's see what it has to say.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? We speak to you from across great distance. The Pawn Legion has awaited you. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate. It connects, it opens to the Arisen. For they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve. Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and a tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Correct.
So that was just the Riftstone saying we're Arisen, but we had to do a trial to see if we are Arisen or not. So we just come out here.
The beast comes! Hurry!
Well, let's just follow these soldiers over here and see what beast it is. This is a Cyclops, which we're going to see a lot of them around. I have to watch him for some. So, something that's going to be interesting that I'm going to try is the loot points. Stupid, goblin. I'm trying to get his tusk off, which I didn't do. But yeah, you can break off this tusk and it's a good material to upgrade stuff with. But we didn't get that out, so.
Was a close scrape that. Let us return to the
But however, we're going to steal the loot. Because it's good loot. It's going to help us in the long run.
We've done as asked. Let us go.
And I didn't grab
Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Sword.
sold items to get better equipment right away. But that doesn't matter, really. So all we had to do is go back to the Riftstone, say we're alive still. So that's what we're going to be doing.
With that, your trial is complete. You are the Arisen in truth, proven beyond any doubt. Now, I bid you select a companion for the journey ahead. they shall serve you and you alone, to share in your hardships and aid you in every endeavor.
So now this is bringing up to the same character customization, but this time for your pawn. And I'm going to make it real quick, make them real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is my pawn I made. This is Katniss from the Hunger Games. I made her here, and she's going to be my pawn for playing this game. So let's get back going. Here's some questions for you for their inclination. But yeah, let's just get through this real quick. And I'm going to make her a shredder, of course. So let's get going again. So then I'm going to do one more quest while I'm at it.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
I've learned a new way to fight.
We also grew up. Leveled up one, which is good. Oh, she grew one level, my pawn did. But we're going into the Riftstone. And then this is a Riftstone. You're going to get your pawns here, which I'm going to grab my pawn.
Is everything in order, Master?
And we're going to release
May our paths cross again.
Rook. Bye, Rook. We don't need you anymore. But we're going to grab my actual pawn, which is going to be free because I am friends with myself, so let's do
I am
this.
honored to travel with you.
And then I'm going to grab another pawn, which we're going to look for search, pawn level. I'm going to do my actual level, so it's free. And then we're going to look up sorcerer. Female, which is going to help us in the later along, and there's nothing. Okay, I guess we don't really need that. We can, yeah. I can leave it up to you guys, or wait until I'm level up a little bit more to grab a different pawn. But for right now, we just have my pawn and my other pawn, but we're going to do this quest.
Ah, a master and his pawn, is it? You'll be quite the force come the day you learn to fight. Mind you, that is a skill better honed in practice than in the heat of war. I can help in that regard.
So we're going to do some of his quests.
The man of the enlistment corps. Never turn. Let me be clear. You'll complete 3 forms of training in sequence. Each serves to hone a different quality. You'll need If you find a task too difficult to manage, there are the first, you're free. Many will begin as soon as your task is to haul all of the freight before my count ends.
So we're going to grab some boxes right away. Which what I do is go into the back, grab those 2 boxes, throw those down to the bottom, and then put them over there, so, and let the pawns do their thing. So, let's run back here real quick, and then grab this, throw this box down, then grab this box, and let's grab this, and then let's bring this over here.
We must hurry. There's no time.
This is timed, which I didn't. There's no issue with the time on this, so.
Enough! Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Next is combat training. You'll face my Scarecrow army. A large group will be of help again, but you must choose your companions wisely. A company all doing the same thing is less effective than using a varied approach. We'll begin, and you'll set about destroying Scarecrows this time. Get them...
I've learned.
So this one's just going to destroy the, these dummies real quick.
The deadline draws near, sir.
So we get
Hurry. There's no time.
done with this. There we go.
Strength in numbers.
So.
Enough! Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Right then. Finally, you'll be destroying more scarecrows, but don't expect a repeat of the last. There are 2 sorts of scarecrow, each with its own weakness. One falls only to steel and brute force, the other only to magic. If you're not mindful of how you attack them, you'll fail. Strike fast and strike hard. Vary your party and your tactics until you find success. Use your head. We'll begin as soon as, well, it's back to the scarecrows for your last lesson. Destroy them all before my count ends.
So we just have to defeat these again, which is easy. Yeah. If these blue ones are harder because it's for a sorcerer slash mage. But let's just take care of all these. Okay. But let's take care of all this.
Scarecrow's weak to blows.
We have triumphed.
And yeah.
Enough! That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior. Well done! You've completed your training. See now the difference well-selected partners can make. Yes, no doubt, no doubt. You'll learn the rest from actual combat. If you have trouble, examine your party.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Gonna level up also, but he says go to you can defeat the dragon. You're not gonna defeat the dragon at this level. It's impossible. It's not impossible, but it is with all this. But we're going to learn about him more later on with the story. But I'm going to get off here. We accomplished a lot of side quests and progressed in the story, and got my main pawn, which you guys can use, and I can use yours. If you guys play, leave it in the comments about your pawn ID, and I will definitely use it. And then, but for right now, I'm going to get off here, and see you next time, my stock pack. Next time, and time for your leader to go and hunt. Adios.